Hey y'all, long time no talk. It is Sunday afternoon, well, getting to be evening. It's about a little after 4 and I am heading out. It is cold, about 41 degrees outside, and it's rainy, which actually works out pretty well for me usually because other people stay home. And it's been a weird few days. I didn't go out Thursday because I had some other things going on. And I went out Friday for a few hours and yesterday for a few hours. And neither one of those went super well. So I knew I was going to be behind my $200 goal for this weekend. I am hoping to make up some of that next weekend since people will be out or celebrating, ordering stuff for St. Patrick's Day maybe. We'll see. So I'm at about $83, I think, for a few hours Friday and a couple hours Friday and a few hours yesterday. So I would like to get at least to 150. So we'll see. So that makes my target today would be about $70, give or take. And we have daylight savings now. Yay! I'm hoping this is going to be helpful because now it won't be dark so early, so I can stay out longer. Just from a safety perspective, and in this area, like I mentioned before, at night it's not like there's a lot of street lights. It's not all cityscape lit up. So at night it's dark and it's rural, and yeah, so I usually just don't go very long into the evening, but this gives me a little extra time tonight, so I'm positive about feeling good, meeting my goal, at least getting 150 for this weekend. And I'm heading down to the southern area of my zone right now, and yeah, we'll see what we get and keep you guys updated. Just checking in with you all. It's been about an hour, just a hair over, and I'm dropping off another order, and so this is going to put us at about $18 and change for the first hour-ish. Not great, but better than Friday and Saturday went. So, and another interesting point of view, I mentioned this in one of my other videos. So the first or second order took me out of my zone, and it's a very narrow zone, so that doesn't take much. And it's usually just a couple minutes to get back into the zone. So so I had a few miles to cover to get back into my zone. I was heading that way anyway, and I received an order for 9 miles for $6.75. But 3 of those miles was getting back to my zone anyway. So in my head, it's like really 6 miles for $6.75. And so I took it because I find that in this market there's a little bit of
turn right onto Ballard Road.
In this market there's a little bit of that back and forth. So I might get something that takes me out of my zone, and then I have to come back to like the main area of the zone and then go back out again, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, luckily because
takes the next right onto Ballard Road.
So luckily, because there's not a lot of traffic, it's these back road highways, so it's like highway miles. I can just zip along, get to where I need to go fairly quickly, and that makes it worth it to me. So I'll check back in. It just got dark. Oh, just take one last order. That's $18.75. Yes, and then it takes you to the most remote rural road location. This is why we don't do this, people. Now, luckily, I do realize this area is decent. It's just there's these houses off the main highway back here. And this looks like it. I believe they said a certain cars in the driveway.
Your destination is on the left.
Yes, there we go.
Requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions are provided. Directly to customer. All right. So that was a stop at Dollar General. And let's see if I can turn around here. Just some milk and soda after I had picked up their dinner from Hardee's. So now we're just going to get ourselves back out of here. Very nice man living back here. And there's a bunch of cars and kid stuff in the yard. Reminds me of when I'm just gonna ramble here, of course. I lived on a ranch once when my daughter was young, probably 9 years old or so. And those kids had the best time roaming free out in nature. Kind of what this reminds me of, even though on video this probably looks like the Blair Witch Project to you all. So we're gonna get ourselves back to the main highway, and then it's a straight shot home. So oops. slowing down a little bit. So I'll check in with you with the end of the night total once I get out of here. Thanks for hanging with me though during the nighttime dark deliveries. Hey y'all, just a quick wrap up. It's after 8 o'clock now. Back in my area, I'm actually parked at the grocery store because I need to run in and get some things for the week. And good news, so my goal, even with not dashing Thursday and having a rough time Friday and Saturday, was $150. So we got that. Got $152 total for this week's time out dashing. And I was hoping for 70 today, but I didn't need it to make the 150. And I ended up being like $2 short, like $68 and change maybe. I'll show you some screenshots. And yeah, it today turned out to be, it averaged over $21 per hour, and it was about 3.5 hours, but there was about 20 minutes or so where I wasn't dashing. So I just counted like 3 hours and 15 minutes. So that was great. And it kind of makes up for Friday and Saturday being so weird again. Last Sunday was also really good. So you know how I said I would prefer not to dash on Sunday if I don't have to, if I've already reached my $200 goal. So I wonder if things are shifting a little bit now with the weather changing, although you wouldn't know that from today. But in general, it's getting more springy, and so people are out and about. I don't know what's happening, but Friday, Saturday has been weird the last 2 weeks. Sunday's been great. So I might have to redo my strategy on that. We'll see. But anyway, I figured I'd check in so y'all didn't think it ended in a version of the horror movie from the clip earlier, in the middle of nowhere, it looked like. So yeah, I'll get this video together, and I'm going to put some stuff together for this coming weekend as usual. Thanks so much. Y'all be safe out there.